What's going on, guys? We're not going to do the intro because clearly y'all know who
Yeah.
it is. Listen, uh, I'm kind of at a loss for words. So obviously, Evil Dead Burn comes out this week. Richard went back and watched the original three. All right,
Yeah.
he's going to shoot a separate video for that because I think those three deserve their own video. We went back and watched Evil Dead 2013.
It's pretty grody. It's it's gruesome. Yeah, I mean I've seen this movie a dozen times already. I haven't watched it in a while up until now, but its tonal shift works for this particular. I don't think if you would have gone with the same kind of tone the other three movies were, although I think the first movie was kind of alongside the more serious tone. This movie, very serious tone, very gruesome, very vile, mean spirited. But this it's a requel. I would say it's a requel. It's a remake slash sequel. I know that like it's part of all these movies are part of the same world because in Army of Darkness we learned that there's three books.
Mhm.
The first book is in those three films, and then this is the second book, and then the third book we see in Evil Dead Rise.
Okay.
And so I know Evil Dead Wrath is actually a prequel, so it's going to go back before the original Evil Dead.
Oh, the ones that's supposed to be coming out after this one.
After this one, after
Okay.
Evil Dead Rise, yeah.
Okay.
So this movie is gnarly, to say
Dude.
the least. It will never get old. I think this is one of the best remakes. Remakes, if you go whatever floats your boat, requel remakes ever. Period. Point blank. Period. This is up there with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, um, Friday 13th. I'm not going to put Nightmare on there or Halloween. This movie is good. It's good. Now I do have to say, rewatching it now through more of a critical lens,
Oh boy.
the dialogue before
It's
before shit goes down,
bad.
the dialogue is pretty
It's
just kind of
bad,
it's just like
dude.
one note. It's
It's
just
no okay.
it's
Just
just like
call it.
one note. It's like just just say the lines so we can just move on.
It
It's kind of like that,
it
honestly.
no, and I think that's giving it too much credit.
Don't bash it that much, okay?
No,
You have to give the movie credit.
no, the dialogue is terrible.
Some of the dialogue is
Terrible.
terrible,
And
not
then
all of
it's
it.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. It also doesn't help that these actors, I will give him credit. There is one person that I'm like, damn, they did pretty decent. And that is,
Jane Levy, I know it.
I wasn't
Jane Levy.
crazy about her in the beginning because she was a lot like, you know, these actors are either overacting or not acting at all when there are things happening, and they're kind of
Yeah,
just like sitting there,
Jane
like
Levy.
things that are happening to them,
Yeah.
and they're just like,
There's
uh,
not a lot of expression.
I understand. You can make the argument, oh, they're in shock. They're in shock. Okay, I stubbed my toe. I'm out for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This girl's literally okay.
She's like, I did it.
Okay. Now, I also understand there is more than likely that she was already possessed by um forgive me, I've already forgotten what these, it's not demons, but they have a specific
They're
name for him.
yeah. I mean, it's a pretty much one demon, and he's able to kind of like
Spread his
spread
seed.
his evilness to others. But he has to be possessing one person in order to do that. And you get five souls, okay? And then the abomination comes up out of the ground and is all eat your soul. And
God, that's so fucking bad.
Jane Levy is magnificent in this film. She's so good. She's so good.
Yeah, listen, you could have literally picked any other dude to play the brother character.
Yeah.
This man, 90% of the movie. But then whenever he is acting or having any kind of emotion, I am I am more convinced that Santa's real than him fucking crying in this movie. All right?
Yeah.
Anytime he's showing emotion, I'm like, "Oh, brother."
Yeah, some of the acting can be left to be desired, but you're not. Yeah, you are there for the acting, but you're there for one reason, for the carnage.
Oh, when there's disgusting shit happening on here, it's really good. It's really good.
Let's talk about decisions for a second,
Yes,
Dakota,
okay, thank you.
because there's this book. They go down in the basement,
Oh,
and all of this crazy, nasty stuff is. They witness all this stuff down in the basement, and then there's this book, and then they grab the book for some reason. Why? Don't know. Yes, I get it. It's a mulligan. It's to kind of just pick the plot up and take off from there. But when you have, when the book is telling you don't read it, a jackass who reads when they're alone out loud anyways. I sure as hell don't. I read in my head, but
Yeah, I don't read.
the guy, oh man, the dude with the long hair and the glasses, he honestly gets the butt in of it all in this film.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? For good reason.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Because he's the reason why all this happened.
He definitely deserves it.
But he does end up becoming a hero in the end. He saves his buddy. Man,
Does he though? Because
yeah, he does at the end because he was going to drown.
Yeah, but then he just kills him anyway.
What?
Oh well, I guess never mind. The demon killed him. Never mind.
Yeah, the demon ends up taking over his body anyways. Again, some stuff doesn't make sense to me because it's like you got to have like a living vessel, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But he was already dead. He was able to take him over anyways. I'm a little confused on that. Not gonna lie. The ending is gnarly.
I'm curious on if the best actor in this movie is the demon, because I'm wondering if going back to the girl who chainsaws her arm off.
Jane Levy, yeah, Mia.
I'm thinking now, looking back, I'm wondering if she's already possessed at that point, but the demon has to is trying to throw everyone off, and she just starts cutting her arm off to play the part, and then when he gets stabbed by Mia, the demon's already passed over to him. So then the demon is just acting dead to throw everyone off there too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. I think Jane Levy is amazing in this. I do think the best performance in the entire franchise is the mom in Evil Dead Rise, but Mia, I think is scarier in this movie when she has the bag on her face and she's going, "Why do you hate me, David?" It's chilling. So we get to the ending, the abomination is actually way better than what we get in Evil Dead Rise. That's for sure. Here's my problem. If you watch this movie too many times, it does become a little bit more. It's a typical demon possession dialogue. It's like what was the
Oh,
dialogue there at the end? I'll eat your soul out and stuff. It's like, yeah.
yeah,
I think that's Jane Levy though playing the demon though, playing the abomination at the end.
yeah. I don't.
I think that's her too,
I think so too.
which is fucking crazy to think about. I'm not gonna lie, 'cause that's actually the first time I noticed that. And you know what? Chainsaw scene, epic. Raining blood, epic. With the cabin on fire in the background, great shot of her just like it's so sick. It's so sick. I love every minute of it. This movie rocks. This movie kicks ass. Dakota, do you have any other last comments about this film?
My last thought on it is I'm hoping that Evil Dead Burn is a lot like Evil Dead Rise, and not so much like this one.
Why? What are you talking about? They're all, I mean, in tone, they're all pretty much the same.
No, it was more of taking a jab at how bad the acting and dialogue was in this
Oh,
movie.
okay, yeah.
Um,
And it's not, yeah, a lot of the acting in this movie is really just one note.
they were slowly getting out of this, like every slasher film has to have really bad dialogue and terrible actors.
Yeah, this was at the very end of the remake phase because you had the Texas Chainsaw in 03, Halloween 07, Friday 09, and Nightmare in 2010, and then you get this in 2013. Okay, so you're just hoping Evil Dead Burn is going to be better, and
Yeah, and then
as far as
I know,
acting goes,
I know,
because
I know it's gonna be good. I mean, okay, overall, to kind of sum it up, I would rate this movie five out of 10.
what?
It gets half the things right.
Annihilate him in the comments. Annihilate him
Please
in the
do,
comments.
please do, and please tell me
You're
why
you're
it
a
is-
son of a bitch.
to tell me what deserves anything higher than a 5 out of 10. And I feel like I'm being generous.
You said that's being generous?
Yep.
You fucking film snob. Not every movie has to have great acting. You come to this movie for the carnage candy and you get every little bit of that.
Dude, the way that shit starts makes no fucking sense. It is literally you are counting on a grown ass man acting like a fucking idiot. Like, oh, I was really scared to see all the dead animals down there, and then when I opened up the door, I saw this book that's wrapped up in a bloody bag and
Okay,
wrapped up in
so
barbed
you
wire.
have a problem with the guy taking the book and reading it out loud.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
how else would you have done it?
How they did in Evil Dead Rise was perfectly fine.
Yeah, and they learned from this. They're going off. It's a remake.
Yeah, and it's still trash.
It's not trash.
It would have been.
It doesn't bother me that much.
It would have been different if this book was like, fucking like, let's say they were like touring around the fucking cabin, open up the attic, and the book falls out of the attic. It's like, oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, cool. Curiosity. I am not curious about shit when I go downstairs and there are dead animals walking around. I'm not curious. I know what that is. That's not good. That's not good. And then 5 minutes after, you're like, oh, dude, that shit was so scary downstairs. You're like, snip, snip. Don't read this out loud. Oh, let me take a piece of paper and scribble on it where this book is purposely burnt out. Oh, demon. Let me scribble this one out.
Do you remember?
Oh, demon.
Do you remember the chant?
Nope. And then shit starts.
Kamog.
And then shut the fuck up. Don't say it.
I
I will roundhouse kick you. And then after everything goes on, he wants to look at the brother and be like, you could have gotten her help. You could have not summoned a fucking demon.
the whole she needs a doctor thing is stupid. I get that. Like, okay, it's too much has already happened. I guess the dude's already in like shock. He's like, we just need a doctor.
Yeah,
And-
yeah. because
It's
I
too
want
much has already happened like that ship has sailed. So yes, I understand why that does kind of irritate me too. I'm like, okay, stop saying she needs a doctor. Obviously, more crazier shit is happening at this point. But 5 out of 10 is ridiculous. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. This movie kicks ass. Okay, specifically for Jane Levy's acting. Period is easily already a 6 out of 10. Like with her acting alone, like when she's down there in the freaking basement on the stairs, the moment when she's like on top of the dude's girlfriend, the blonde, and oh no.
yeah.
Oh man. Well,
Okay, so give me, because that's me. I'm taking into consideration that they did all the creepy, gross shit right. All right,
that is
when
should
she's
be enough to be at least a 7 out of 10.
when she is acting like a demon, great actress. When she's acting like a a drug addict kid who
Druggy.
can't get over the fact that her big brother wasn't there when her mommy died, fucking trash. I'm being serious. And that was better than what she did.
I'm just as disappointed as the viewer watching this who loves this film. Sorry, Dakota, you didn't like this as much as I thought you were going to. But he was over here like, holy shit, god damn, ooh, ah, ooh. Bro, what in the... Those are all his reactions, so I'm surprised he's still giving this a 5 out of 10. But it is what it is. It's his rating. Whatever. What do you rate it? Let us know down below. I know this movie is highly regarded by the horror community and Evil Dead fans alone. I'm not a big Evil Dead fan, but this movie takes a cake for me. I love it. I love it. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there, like before this movie came out, had their arms folded, sitting in the theater saying, Ash is in this movie. Ash is Evil Dead. If we don't have Bruce Campbell, this shit sucks. And then the movie's over, and I'm sure a lot of people's minds were changed. So that's all I have to say.
Oh.
What?
But don't worry, for the people that still felt that way after the movie is over, just wait about 16 and a half minutes after the credits is over.
Groovy. Yeah. He's there. And we just never see him after that. Any last words?
No.
Okay. Like, subscribe, follow.
Yep.
All the fun stuff, all the tubes of you stuff. And we will be back with Evil Dead Burn. I don't know what he's going to do with Evil Dead Rise, but you may get my reaction. I don't know yet. I've seen it a few times. Okay. Peace. Bye.